Hello viewers, my name is Itoroshe Drakakwan. I'm a physiotherapist by profession and also an entrepreneur with some other skills. I'm here to take us on bag making. This is what we are going to be doing this afternoon. We are going to make exactly a bag that's exactly like this. This bag is handmade. You don't need any machine for this. Everything here is made by the hand. So you can try this at home also. What we need to make this lovely bag here. Okay, this is a carry board. It is called carry board. This is what is going to carry the bag itself. And it comes in different sizes, in different thickness, depending on what you want to do. This is a material. You need a material. This is a black material. Black leather material, which is going to be used for the bag. Actually, this is a red material, but we are going to be using a black leather material. You can also use Ankara material to make your bag too. This is a lining. You need a lining for this bag, and you can get the lining in any tailoring shop or where you get your bag materials. You can get a lining. It comes in different colors too, depending on what color of bag you want to make or how you want your bag to look like. We also have the bag handle. This is a bag handle. There are different types of bag handle, depending on what you like. Just like this. This is a black, but this is a combination of a black and a red color. We also need a piercer, because you are going to be doing a lot of piercing. So you need a piercer for this bag. You need a hammer to fix things together. You need a scissors to cut. You need a tape to measure. We are going to be making lots of measurements so that in order to make the bag to be accurate, we will take lots of measurements. You need a ruler to rule. Then you need a gum. This is what is going to be fixing the bags together, making the bag firm. So you need a gum. Top bond gum is the best for bag making. You also need a finishing glue. This is super glue, which you can get in any shop. You need a logo to make the bag more beautiful. You need a logo just like this. Here is a logo in this other bag, so you need a logo. You need a magnetic hook. This is called a magnetic hook. Just like the one you have inside the bag here to fix the bag together, to hold it in place. You also need bag stand. There are like 2 pairs of bag stand here. 2 pairs, 4. Just like what you have here. This is a bag stand. To make it more beautiful and make it looks like a machine bag. And these are pins to fix things together, just like these ones. It also comes in different sizes, different lengths, depending on what you want to do. Now we are going to be taking the measurement of the bag. The measurement is going to be 12 by 25 inches, 12 being the breadth, then 25 being the length. Remember to take your measurement at the edge of the carry board. Make sure it's very, very accurate, because any mistake you make from now will make your bag not to be straight. So make sure the measurement is very, very accurate. Remember 12 by 25 cm. This is 12. And this is 25. And take 25 from here too. can also take the measurement from the middle also, so that when you are ruling it, you wouldn't have any mistake or make any mistake. Now you've gotten your 12 by 25, you rule down. Okay, you rule down. Make sure the measurements are very accurate to make your bag straight. Now the bag is going to be divided into 3 parts. You have a side, the base, and another side, just like this. This is one side of the bag, this is the base of the bag, and this is another side of the bag. Now we are going to make that division right here. You first start with one side, the base, and another side. We are going to be taking 10.5 for one side, 10.5 for one side. We take 4 for the base, and of course 10.5 will be left for the other side. 10.5 inch for one side of the bag, make sure your drawing is very accurate. Four inch for the base, so you see what is left is going to be 10.5 if your measurement is accurate. You can see exactly 10.5 left. So this is one side, this is the base, and this is another side of the bag. We are going to cut this out, and there's something I forgot to mention. This measurement is going to be in 2 parts, because one is going to be for the material while the other for the lining. So this is the first one now. So we are still going to make the same measurement, but before then let's cut this out first. You have to be careful while cutting too. Make sure your cutting is straight. So this is going to be for the material. So let's do the same measurements for the lining now. Don't forget (12 by 25 inches). 12 by 25 inches. (12 by 25 inches). Now you draw down. Endeavor to roll on your marks to make it accurate. You're still going to have a base, a side, two sides, and a base. So let's take the measurement for the first side now. Remember, it was 10.5 for each side. (10.5 inch). the base now, 4 inches for the base. What should be left now should be 10.5. It's exactly 10.5. So we are going to cut this out also. Just as I said earlier that we are using one for the material, the other for the lining. But the one for the lining is supposed to be shorter. So we are going to reduce half an inch from each of the side. For the one for the lining, half an inch, because if it's the same, that means the lining will be coming out of the bag. Just as you have here, the lining is meant to be inside. It's not supposed to come out. If they are the same length, it's going to come out. So we have to reduce half an inch from each side. So we are taking out half inch from each of the sides of the bag for the one of the lining, not the material. Remember. Half an inch. I'm going to do the same thing for this other side. So you take out that half inch, take it out, cut it out. can always indicate it that this is for the lining so that you wouldn't make mistake. And this is for the material. Now we are going to fold this to a shape of the bag. We are going to be folding each of it, the lining, the carryboard for the material, and that of the lining. Let's start with the lining now. The lining is going to be on this plain part. It's going to be on the plain part. So we are folding it inside, inward, this way. You fold to have the sides and the base. So this is how it's going to be like. Do same for the one of the material. Now the material is also going to be on this plain part, but this time around you are folding it outwards, not like you folded the lining. The foldings are different. This for the lining and this for the material. This is how it's supposed to be in the bag. We'll now proceed to gumming the lining to the carryboard. Remember, this is our top bond gum. You can use a brush to do this. A brush could be used for this. Be careful that the gum is not too much for the lining, especially for the lining. The gum shouldn't be too much. You have to allow the gum to dry before fixing the lining. If it's not dry, it's going to stain on the lining. To make it neat and beautiful, you let it dry so it won't stain on the lining. Can now fix it. When placing the lining, straighten out to make it very neat, and make sure you use your discretion and remain some inches so that you can fold in. Don't place the lining exactly on the same length with the carry board. Remain something to fold in. Sure it's straight and neat, then you can cut out whatever is left. And apply your gum here, fold in. lining is ready. Do same for the material now. Make sure your gumming is very even. Let's be generous so that you can hold the material to the carry board firmly. Just like the lining, make sure you leave some inches. Use your discretion to leave something so that you can use to fold in. Straighten it out. Folding also, just like you did for the lining. the lining is the material is thick, so you have to make the gum to be generous so that it can stick. Allow it to dry so that it can stick better. Now we are going to be affixing the magnetic hook. This hook is going to be done in the lining. This is a magnetic hook. This is how it looks like. So you affix it in the lining. You affix them to the lining. Of course, you'll be taking measurements to make it accurate. But if it's not straight, it's going to affect the covering of the bag. It will affect the covering, so you make sure it's very, very accurate. I've got the fine pen. Can take 2 inches from the top let's say 3 from here, or 2.5. The distance from the top should be 2 inches, then from the side 2.5 inch. Do the same thing for this other side. Distance from the top is 2 inches, from the side 2.5, remember. And doing the same thing here. Distance from the top 2 inch. And 2.5 from the side. Make sure your measurement is very correct. If not, your closing will be queried if it's not correct. From the top 2 inch, from the side 2.5. Can use the magnetic hook to make a mark. This is a cutter. To use it to cut, a razor blade can also be used instead of this, but this is more preferable. sure you cut so that your magnetic hook can go in. And use your hammer to fix it firmly. If it's not closing properly, that means the measurements, there's something wrong with the measurements, so you have to make some adjustments. I'm going to adjust this a little bit. This is how it should be. We are going to be affixing the stand on the material, the handle, and the logo. This is the stand, the handle, and the logo. is going to be affixed to the material. These are the stands. So you are also going to be measuring and fixing it too. We'll be taking 3 inch from the side and 1 inch from the top of the base. It's going to be affixed to the base of the bag, remember. So 3 inch from the side and 1 inch from the base. Do the same for the other side. You can use your piercer to pierce through. Be careful with your hand. Now we are going to be affixing the handle. For the handle, we are going to cut out about 4 inches of the material just to make this to hold the handle in place. One by 4 inch, and 1 by 4. Okay, you cut it out. Okay, instead of taking the measurement all over again, you can just trace out 3 more of this. Place it on the material and trace it out, then cut. You need 4 more of this. Instead of taking the measurement again, you can just trace it out and cut. Put in your gum, which will be folding in. Finish folding the handle holder. This is the handle holder. Now we are going to affix it with the handle to the material. You are still going to take some measurements here too, depending on how you want the handle to be. You can take 4x4. Four by 4, 4 from the side and 4 from the side. Let's make it a 4x4. Make it 4x3. I think should be better 4x3. 3 from the top, 4 by the side. 3 from the top. And 4 by the side. Do the same thing here. 3 from the top. And then 4 from the side. Take the same measurements at this other side. I'm now going to fix our bag holder and use the piercer to pierce through to make a hole. These are your pin. You fix it from under. Now we are fixing the handle holder. Start taking the measurements. You have your pins. Endeavor to fix the pin from behind. You fix from behind. That is from your material. Then you bring your handle. Should I continue? Bring your handle now and fix. Then you have your pin clip. Please, when clipping, ensure that you hear a sound, then you know it is well clipped. Without that sound, know that it's not clipped. After which, you use the hammer to fix it in place very well. You do the same thing for every other part. Now we want to fix the logo of the bag, depending on where you want to fix it. It could be at the side, could be at the middle, or down here, depending on anywhere you like to put it. So we are going to be affixing the logo in the middle, in between the handles now. You don't need to measure. Our bag is almost ready. Now what is left is for us to fix the side of the bag, which is going to be fixed to the lining part of the bag. I'm still going to take some measurements. Now while taking the measurement for the side of the bag, you add 2 inches to the side, to the measurement of the side and that of the base. Now we had 4 for the base, so we are going to add 2 more to that, making it 6 inches. And the side, we had 10.5, 10.5. So adding 2 to it is going to be 12.5 for the side. You can always cover the material with a lining, but since it's a black material, we don't have to do that. It's not necessary if it's a colored material, but even if you still want to add a lining to it, you can. So you are taking the measurement right away. So now be 6 by 12.5. And now cut it out. So I'm measuring the same thing again and trace it out. Fold in the top just like we have here. We will cut them first. Now you have put the gum on it. On the side of the lining. And also put at the edge of the bag to make it firmer. Make sure it's 4" here. Remember, it has to be 4". And dries, it will our bag is ready, almost ready. So we are now going to, for the final phase of the bag making, is to attach the lining part of the bag to the material parts. So we are now going to attach the lining part of the bag to the material part to make it a beautiful bag. We are now going to put the gum evenly on both the material part of the bag and the lining part of the bag. This is what is going to hold the bag perfectly in place. So we are going to put the gum evenly on it. And bend the bag this way in order to get the base of the bag very well. bag is ready now. The final thing is to use the finishing glue just to make the edges of the bag firmer. Yeah, our bag is well made now. You can see the inside is neatly made. The outer part of the bag is neatly made as well. You can as well try this on your own. Instead of waiting for that white collar job, you can do this on your own. You can make some profit with this. And please keep watching this page for more beautiful designs. Thank you.